at the end of the show. That was positive.
I think the camaraderie, actually. I think we made friends. We made friends for life. And you know, for me, was being on set. Being on set with Sir Ian McKellen, possibly the best actor in the world, and Martin Freeman. Martin Freeman, possibly the funniest actor in the world. It was like being on set every day with a masterclass of humour and exact science of acting. And that's the thing I missed the most when we stopped, actually, was having the opportunity of watching those guys. Every single take that they did was usable. And I think, you know, for us, it was a big learning curve to sort of watch what they did and go, yeah, okay, that's how it's done. It's pretty amazing. So for me, the camaraderie of missing my brothers and not working with those guys on a daily basis is what I missed.
I think for me, probably as well as the camaraderie, was actually the crew. The people that worked with us, my makeup artists, my wig specialists, my hair specialists, they were an incredible part of what we were when we were presented on the screen. And all the stunt guys, all of our movement coaches, everything, the wardrobe, anything that was involved with getting us on the set, getting us ready. So it really was a really huge family that created this film. That's probably the most positive thing to come out of it for me.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. You know, people like, obviously a really common question is, you know, what was it like working on The Hobbit? And I sort of had to take a really deep breath to answer it, because it was a really large chunk of our life, you know, and all of us, obviously some of us already lived in Wellington, but even still we were sort of taken away from our homes and put into another home, and so it really created this very close-knit family in a way, with like Mark said, with everyone, with the crew and with the cast. And we travelled all around New Zealand together in places that none of us really had ever been to before. And so at the end of the day, it was really satisfying to be working on something with, you know, like a Tolkien book. I mean, The Hobbit is such a classic. But also, really, like these guys say, the friendships that we took away and the whole experience we took with us was something really special. You probably never had that again.
You know, I think when you look at the history of film, there's like the Star Wars trilogy. There's like massive big franchises like the Harry Potter series and whatnot. And you know, and then there's Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I mean, it's such a high level in terms of the productions that have been made throughout history, or for the last sort of you know, few decades. And one thing is that, you know, all five of us, sorry, we're all New Zealanders. Right? We come from way down in the southern hemisphere. I mean, chances are for us to be cast in a massively huge Hollywood budget film are very, very slim. Okay, we've all been acting for a long time, but if it wasn't for someone like Peter Jackson, a fellow New Zealander, and Richard Taylor, a fellow New Zealander, we'd be down in our country only hoping to do television series and theatre and plays and whatnot. I mean, these guys, these visionaries, really opened up the world to New Zealand and gave us a shot. And I think that's one of the things we really have to thank you for, Richard. And
yeah, thanks very much.
Now, Mark, just to close off this section, what we've been talking about, you know, I mean, it's such an extraordinary experience for everyone, and also the films. I mean, you could almost say they were operatic in scale. Is there anything that you could now give us which kind of like is a way of summing all of that up?
Yeah, I guess I could. We got to sing a song, which we may do a bit later, but I really enjoy singing, as does Jed, and I did a film about 20 years ago called Just Me and Mario, and it was about a guy who was absolutely fascinated with Mario Lanza and became the president of the Mario Lanza fan club in New Zealand. There were 4 people who belonged to that club. And I got taught the Nessun Dorma. And it's a great piece of music. And just to let you know that we actually really enjoy what we do, I thought I might just sing a bit of it. Would you like that? Yeah. I'm not making excuses, but please, I have actually got a bit of a cold, so it might be a bit woody. No music, just me. All right? Nessun dorma, tu pure, o principessa, nella tua fredda stanza, guardi le stelle che tremano d'amore e di speranza. Ma il mio mistero è chiuso in me, il nome mio nessun saprà, no, no, sulla tua bocca lo dirò. Splenderà ed il mio bacio scioglierà il silenzio che ti fa mia. Ti leggo a notte, tramontate stelle, tramontate stelle, all'alba vincerò, vincerò, vincerò.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.